Hi, I'm going to tell you another story now about the American Indians. There was a battle called the Battle of Little Bighorn, Custer's last stand. Custer had about 240, 250 men, 260 men or something in his entourage, and it went on for a couple of days, that battle, and the battle was against primarily the Lakota Sioux and some of the others, just a few of the others. They all mixed tribes, etc., visiting each other, etc. So the Lakota Sioux, which consisted primarily of the chief Sitting Bull, warned Custer that they had seen him in a vision dead on the battlefield. I think only an hour or so before Custer had died. And so the American Indians just about totally wiped out 240, 260 men or so in the Battle of Little Bighorn. But let me also tell you that that sort of battle doesn't just become forgotten overnight. The effects of that battle, is my guess, would have went on for years. Look at us now, how we talk about the Vietnam battle, the Vietnam War 50 or 60 years ago, longer, 70 years ago. So the Battle of Little Bighorn would have rung in the soldiers' ears, per se, for quite a long time afterwards. So it was about 15 years later that the Battle of Wounded Knee occurred, and let me tell you, it wasn't a battle. It was a slaughtering of Indians, and so what happened was the American Indians, the soldiers, set up Gatling guns, machine guns, and went into the camp of the Lakota Sioux. They certainly would have been nervous, because this would have been the first big action against the Lakota Sioux since the Battle of Little Bighorn, and it was that some deaf and dumb guy, they were going into the tents and taking their rifles, making them surrender their rifles, and they came into a tent where the American Indian inside the tent was deaf and dumb and didn't understand what was going on. He would have probably only understood parts of his own language. And so in the battle of them taking the gun went off. This is from what I can remember hearing about. And so that triggered the guys on the Gatling guns, who shot down all of the American Indians, including the women and children, and some of their own soldiers. That's how much of nervous tension there would have been there at that Battle of Little Bighorn. So that's the basis of, I believe, of what happened at the Battle of Little Bighorn, was that the soldiers were nervous. And some people might say that the Battle of Little Bighorn was, I'm trying to explain, it was revenge. Yeah, let's not use the word karma. So anyhow, there we go.